50 years ago, Southampton won the FA Cup. Second division, massive underdogs, Wembley. Sound familiar? Today, 35,000 Saints fans are making that same trip. Championship side, most people giving them no chance. Except the trains aren't running. Engineering works this weekend of all weekends. South Western Railways basically told Saints fans, you're on your own. So Midnite stepped in. Sponsored the coaches, got the fans to Wembley, because if the infrastructure won't do it, someone should. Shane Long's on board, 8 years a Saint, and I want to know what this day actually means. To him and to every person on this bus. Let's go. So here we are on the Midnite Express, on the way to the semi-final at Wembley, and I'm sitting here with no other than Saints legend, Shane Long. Shane, how you doing, mate?
Very good, man. Very good.
Good. Looking forward to today?
I'm looking forward to it, yeah. It's going to be a tough game, like, but
you've done a lot of things in football.
Done okay. Done all right, yeah. Had a long career.
Have you ever been on a fans coach to a semi-final?
No. Never been on the fans coach. It's nice to see the atmosphere, though.
I've seen a few superstitions. So people have got like the old shirts. Everyone's wearing yellow today because that's what they won in '76. Did you have any superstitions when you was playing?
Stupid little things. I used to put my left shin pad on first.
Why though?
I don't know, because I must have done it once and played well, and I thought, okay, that was the reason.
Do you know what, right? I had this superstition when I was growing up, right? I used to put my socks on back to front. So I used to put them inside out, back to front, so the toe would go,
okay.
Right,
yes.
so I used to put them back to front, inside out, right? We won the first game. And I used to do it the first game of every season, but we never won another fucking game since. So I don't know why I kept on doing it. 8 years at Southampton. When did it go from a club you played for to a club you loved?
The first 2 years I was here was Ronald Koeman was manager, and the dressing room was like kind of best friends off the pitch and on the pitch. You know, it was just so
Is that
tight.
important?
It makes a big difference just to be happy, because you're there every day.
Yeah, of course,
you're kind of excited to go training. You're hanging out with your mates every day, kind of thing. So it was straight away I kind of fell in love with the club like that, and then the fans kind of warmed to me. I think because if they were on the pitch, I think they'd play the same way I did.
Was there a specific game or a moment that you remember? You know, that I've arrived here now. This is it. The fans love me. I love the fans.
Yeah, I think it was my first goals. I was on the bench, shock, playing Leicester at home. And I came off the bench, it was 0-0, but we were on top, but we just couldn't score. And I managed to get 2 goals, and the whole stadium erupted and stuff. And that's when I felt like, okay, now I can settle in here and stuff, and kind of show them what they'd spent the money on, I suppose.
Did you ever have a moment where someone come in for you, because you had a good season the first season, a really good season, and you thought, no, I'm staying here, this is my club, Southampton?
After the second season, I think, Liverpool were sniffing and Tottenham were sniffing, but then we had Sadio Mane, and we had a lot of good players in the squad as well. Virgil was here as well. He stayed for another couple of years. Everyone was sniffing them. You know, it was kind of tempting to even have a look and stuff, but I was just so happy here. My family was happy here. I loved it at the club. And
we see so many players now, they go somewhere and it never quite gets back. I remember Scott Sinclair, Man City.
That could have happened. I don't think players think like that though. It's kind of like I was about 27 and stuff, and that was the highlight of my career, and it did go through my mind, like, if I was going to do it, now is the time to do it, and I kind of just settled on that. No, I was happy here, and I think happiness off the pitch goes a long way to how good you play on the pitch.
Absolutely, yeah. It was yesterday when you scored this, right? So it was the anniversary yesterday. 7 seconds and 69 milliseconds. You know what I'm going to say? Give me the honest version of what was going through your mind against Watford. What were you actually thinking when that ball come to you?
It didn't really come to me. It hit me. I was just trying to block the clearance, like trying to rush the defender, hopefully kick it out off the pitch. We'll get possession. I've done it every game. Never hit me, but hit me in the arm. It'd be disallowed now if it was VAR. And then it kind of popped down in front of me. And I always thank Kelvin Davis for this, because before every game he used to show me clips about the opposition goalkeeper. And obviously I played with Ben, but he said, Ben, whenever it's one-on-one, he goes low, so the finish is the dink. So once I touched across the defender, I knew my finish already. I knew it was going to be a dink.
Did you know immediately, this is quick, this is going to be a record?
Didn't even think about it. I was just delighted to be 1-0 up. I remember celebrating on Ben, shouting, what a finish, Longy, after just conceding.
Yeah.
But yeah, we conceded at the end of the game, I think in the 96 minutes, to draw 1-1, so I was devastated like that coming off, and still didn't know anything about the fastest goal, and then there was just cameras everywhere and everyone else.
Well, I was going to say, funny enough, he had a camera in his net later on in his career. It's unlucky he didn't have one in there. Then it would have been a viral clip, wouldn't it? So, what the fans say? Do they still talk about it here today?
It is a nice little one. It's a random record to have. You can't like go out and try and score the fastest goal. It kind of has to happen. You know, it has to happen kind of naturally and stuff. So it's a random one to have. One I'm happy to have. You know?
Brilliant. 76, Bobby Stokes, second division, Man United. They went to Wembley, massive underdogs. I don't know a little bit about that because I'm a West Ham fan myself, because we were the last team to do it. But they went on to win the FA Cup. That's the same tier as Southampton are now. Does that run give this squad permission to believe? They must believe today.
They have to believe.
Yeah.
You have to believe. Obviously, you're going to be nervous and wary because Man City are, in my opinion, the best team in the country. They've got so many options where they can hurt you. But why not? You know, it's kind of a free hit.
You see against Burnley the other day, they wasn't
Yeah,
100% hitting, was they?
No, yeah, but you know they had played last weekend. Burnley's not an easy place, and it's kind of like I don't know. I think when you see Man City getting to the winning end of a season, when it gets to semi-finals and finals, they're a different animal. You know, so I always look at it. You just take hand of one in the championship. You'll have either a big striker, a quick striker, a strong striker. He's all of them combined.
Yeah,
It's hard to defend against like that one person surrounded by
everyone. Yeah.
So I think get to 60, 65 minutes. And they could.
What are they going to be saying in the dressing room right now?
I think it is that. Just play
no.
your own game, but be sensible. Keep it 0-0 for as long as possible. Get our fans louder and louder. Get Man City fans quieter and quieter, and put that little bit of doubt in the City players' minds. Man
City, eight consecutive FA Cup semi-finals. Haaland hat-trick against Liverpool in the quarter. Domestic treble on the line. Give me just one reason why Southampton are winning today. Just
for the whole magic of the cup. I can honestly.
Just for the narrative.
Yeah, I can see a Southampton Leeds final, and I just think it'll mean so much to both sets of supporters that it's written in the stars.
Yeah, absolutely. Where do they win or lose the game today? You just said, didn't you? Really, they got to nullify Haaland.
Nullify Haaland, but then you've got so many. You've got Doku and so then you go through the whole team.
Yeah.
I think it is staying in the game early. That is the biggest part. Getting to half-time 0-0.
Who's going to be the difference today for Saints?
I do fancy Shea Charles to have an impact in the game. Flynn Downs being suspended is not ideal, but that kind of frees up Shea Charles to have an impact. And I think if Lauren starts on the bench, he could come on and make an impact as well.
Yeah. You've walked out at Wembley as a player. Now you're walking out today as a fan. What's the difference?
Less pressure, I suppose. I slept well last night. No worries.
What was it like when you're going into a cup final as a player? Is it like basically like it's like Christmas, you know, when you're a kid and you're waking up and you're waiting for that day to come along and it's...
Yeah, it can get on top of you because there's a lot of pressure and a lot of expectation there, and you're kind of playing your whole season, your whole career to have these moments, and you want to make the most of them. But I think once the game kicks off, you kind of forget that it's a cup.
Goes quick, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's a game, and you just kind of focus on the game then. But the whole build-up and everything, it's amazing to be a part of. And I've been lucky. It's been a lot of big, like in Euros and different competitions like that, where I've had that experience.
These fans are travelling all the way from Southampton. Some of them waited decades for this day. Yeah. What do you say to them?
Same thing I say to my son when he's playing football. Enjoy it. Make the most of it. Enjoy the experience. And try and not have your phone out and record everything.
Live in the moment, right?
Live in the moment. Yeah. And the best thing about Augusta for me when you watch that, everyone that lives in that moment.
Yeah.
Same on these fans. And hopefully they'll get another occasion in a couple of weeks' time for the final.
That's it, yeah. Could be back in the past. But Shane, thank you very much, mate. Pleasure. And we'll be going to the semi-final in a couple of minutes. Finally, we've arrived at Wembley in the basking sun. Let's go chat to some fans. So one of the biggest games the Saints have played in 50 years, a semi-final, Manchester City. How are you feeling today?
Apprehensive, a little bit nervous, but there's a lot of belief in these Saints fans. You know, we stand over Arsenal, and you know anything's possible.
Massive run as well. Great run at the minute. Anything's possible here.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got everything to play for.
50 years.
It's massive.
Since the famous cup win. Can you do it again?
Absolutely. Of course we can. You feel it in the air. Almost the same situation. I wasn't born then, but we're arguably in the best form of any team in the country.
What's it, 20 or something, isn't it? Without a loss?
20 games undefeated, not lost since January. Obviously beating Fulham, beating Arsenal. Yeah, of course we can.
Games like this, we have nothing to lose. Man City, they can't be beaten by us. You know, that's embarrassing.
We've always got a good history with City. We feel we got this. You know, they're the best team in the country, technically.
Did you watch the Burnley game and have a look at that and think, you know, they're beatable? Burnley had a couple of chances there.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we know that we can come up when we need to, and I think today we've got it. I've got a good feeling. There's a good vibe in the air.
If we get beat 4 or 5 today, then I think that's what everyone, apart from us, is expecting.
But I think the whole country's behind you, the magic of the cup. They want the David versus Goliath story.
Of course they are, They want a Southampton Leeds final for a change.
And can you win it from now?
Yeah, of course we can.
Of course we can. Absolutely. Give us a yellows down the camera. Yellows!
Yellows!
Almost 50 years ago today, to the year, you won the cup. wearing yellow. It's written in the stars.
Everything's in place. Said second tier team, playing the Manchester team. Yeah,
Long unbeaten run as well for the Saints. Already beat Arsenal. Already disposed of them.
Yeah, Arsenal were nothing.
I mean, it's yellow everywhere, look.
Come on, yellows.
Absolutely.
Yellows. Just seen a massive result. Ipswich drew as well. So there's the promotion still on. It's good times for Southampton.
Excellent times, yeah.
Yellows!
Listen, you're on a roll now. Nothing's stopping you. But can the Saints stop you today?
No, they can't not stop us.
I think if he puts our strongest team out, then hopefully we've got enough. But I've been a City fan for 50 years, 60 years, and it's a lot of bad things have happened when we thought we would win. So
I'd like to think not. I think we might make a few changes today. We've got the squad to do it, and Southampton are going to be well up for it on a good run of form. But I think we've got enough in the tank to do it.
I mean, you're on a fantastic run of form yourself. You're steamrolling the league. Already won the League Cup. Can you make it a treble?
Let's hope so. Yeah, domestic treble. Do it again. Why not?
Have they got any chance?
yeah, Southampton certainly got a chance. I was here when Crystal Palace beat us. I was here when Wigan beat us. So if we're not on our game, which at the moment I think Pep's concentrating on the league, so we'll be resting a lot of players today.
Yeah.
So it'll be like our typical FA Cup side. So whether that's good enough, I'm not sure.
What's going to happen today? Tell me what's going to happen.
3-0. 3-0 City.
I like to see City 3-1.
I think it'll go to extra time and even penalties. And like I say, you can't really say which way penalties are going to go, but
yeah.
it'll be very close.
Who's scoring?
Haaland. Jerky. And Semenyo.
Is there going to be an upset here today?
Well, for City, yes, again.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It's not an upset for City.
Listen, we're at home.
Yeah.
So we're at home.
We're
And
at home.
Nobody comes and sort of bully us in our home. Okay? So City, all the way.
They're coming here. They're very positive today. They fancy yourself. They've already beat Arsenal.
They should do, because it's the championship and they've got to believe in their own team.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this, it all depends upon the starting lineup. We've got like a heavy schedule coming up, and so it depends what Pep's going to do. If he sticks with the lineup that he's been doing, then we're probably going to win today, but then
We are City. We can deal with the schedule. All the way. Cup final. City.
City.
So I've heard from the City fans and I've heard from the Southampton fans. My honest thoughts on the game today. I believe in the magic of the cup. I believe that there's going to be an upset today. I believe these Southampton fans are going to be happy, and I believe that there is going to be a stop to the battering ram that is City. Unfortunately, we can't film inside the ground today because of licensing restrictions, but we will be straight back at you after the game and we'll be hearing what happened.
What did I say to you? We're Manchester City. We love all this hard battle.
Let me tell you this though, they give you a fucking scare.
And listen what they did, we knew, we had the script. We knew the result at the end, what would happen. Yes, Kaden, what was the score? 2-1 City! Listen lads.
Tough victory, but it was a victory all the less. They give you a good scare there.
Yeah, that was. It was a nervy game. We had a lot of chances, but just weren't clinical enough in the final third. But we got there in the end.
Poor first half from both sides. Southampton did nothing, and really right the way through until the time that they scored, great goal, but they did nothing. City had most of the possession, created most of the chances. Southampton defended very well. Lots and lots of good blocks.
No, they played well. They defended really, really well. I think kudos to them and credit to them. First loss in 20 games or something. So, yeah.
Was you expecting it, even after you conceded? Was you expecting it? Because it looked like it was coming.
It was. It was just a wave after wave of attacks. And they only have got to lose concentration once, and we're in. They lost concentration twice, game over.
The same story, the same result. You're going back to Wembley.
Yeah. Back to Wembley for FA Cups finals in a row.
Yeah.
Hope we get this one, and hope we cinch the final.
Gonna win it now?
I hope so.
Treble one?
I wouldn't rule it out.
Yeah, so we'll be back again, right? We'll be back.
Don't go with that.
Yeah, back for the final, back for the treble.
We'll see you for the final.
All right.
Now, I told you before the game that I thought Saints were going to win. I thought the magic of the FA Cup was still alive. I saw 50,000 Saints fans in there today, 50,000 singing their hearts out. City did not fucking deserve this. They did not deserve it. They were not even the fans were there. The players weren't there. They couldn't. They had to bring on all their big hitters to get it. All the way from the States to Southampton.
Yeah.
Nearly, very, very nearly. It's such a good game.
What a match.
Such a good game. We were so close.
How proud are you of this team?
Well, really proud. I think, the turnaround since Tonda came in, it has been fantastic. I'm proud of the boys. We gave it into the 90 minutes. We fully gave it. I don't know what else to say. Up the fucking Saints.
That's perfect.
Jammy City
obviously, always. I'm really proud of them. I really am.
They give City a good scare there. That was, I mean, the goal for,
I
for
thought
5
when
minutes.
Finn scored that first goal, I thought we were going to stay up. But, I mean, you can't fault City. I mean, that one goal by Rico, I think it's who scored that second goal, is a banger outside the box. I mean, you can't fault that. But
The magic of the FA Cup is still alive.
the magic of that FA Cup is amazing.
I call it victorious in defeat today. We were magnificent, and I can't say enough about the team. Where we were 6 months ago, absolutely fantastic.
Does that prove the magic of the FA Cup is still alive? Because it was nearly, very, very nearly.
It's always going to be here, and the FA Cup, it's got that certain magic, so magnificent.
How long you been supporting Southampton?
10 years?
Yeah, 10 years.
What drew you to Southampton?
Why not?
Why not?
Right?
Is that it?
Beautiful story, beautiful club.
So you're all the way over, you get the semi-final tickets. For 10 minutes, just 10 minutes, it was on, wasn't it? It was on, and you thought you was there.
Held them at bay for 80 minutes. What a match.
It's like I could have had the choice between going to a World Cup match in the US or coming to the FA Cup. I chose the FA Cup. All day, every day.
Good things going on at Saints in a minute, and you've got to be proud of the boys.
Absolutely proud.
How proud are you of this team? Because they put up a fantastic fight today.
It's amazing. I'm an Arsenal supporter, by the way.
Arsenal supporter.
But my other half is a Southampton supporter.
Okay. So is he proud today?
Yes, I don't know. He's fucked
He's
up.
done or he's gone. No. Everyone's coming out here singing. They seem in good spirits.
I know, they're absolutely amazing. I love Southampton.
For a moment, I sat there with the Saints fans. They scored a goal, and for 10 minutes, just 10 minutes, if they'd have held on 10 minutes more, the magic of the FA Cup would have still been alive. But you know what? Watching all these fans here, watching the way they're smiling, second division team taking on the top of the table, the oil billionaires, the magic of the FA Cup is still alive, I tell you. I'm local, Nicky, and maybe next time I'll be local to you.